In this video, we are going to discuss about heading, paragraphs, and span tag, how to use them, how many headings are there. So let's get started. Just let me make a new file for this. Let's name it second tutorial. Try to name it in a single word. It is always helpful afterwards when you link it to somewhere. It does not create a problem. So creating an basic, starting with headings. So we will start with headings. There are basically 6 types of headings from H1 to H6. H1 given the highest to the H6 lowest. You can also change their font size. I will tell. Just let's get started. H1, H2. So these are 6 headings. We'll just write use lorem and the number of content you want to use. Just I'll give 15. Alright, same you can use here. You can write as much content you want, like 25. Just give lorem. $15. So just start a server. In the previous videos I have told you about live server. If you don't know, just go to the extension, type live server, and it will show this one. Download it. It will create a live local server for your machine. Just start your local server. So as we can see, this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Now if you want to change the size or give any styling to your heading, just type it here. We are not using CSS, external CSS, or we are just using HTML CSS included. So just type style, then whichever property you want. Like I want to use font size, and you can increase it, like just say 65 pixel. Alright, save it, and I have closed. You can see. Let's give it 35. You can see this. Okay, so like this you can change the font size. You can also change color. Let's say you want it to be blue. Alright, and there's one more tag. I will be including this. span tag. So it is basically used for inline elements to basically color, or it is used with classes or ID to, if you want to specifically again cut, if you want to specifically color or use provide a link for an element, just like this. Classes or ID, don't take tension about it, it will come in further upcoming class. Alright, this is a span tag, and let's end it here, these two elements. Alright, so if you want, let's change its color. Just give it brown. Okay. So as you can see, the content of only this one is, color of this one is changed. We can only particularly increase its size. Let's say 65 pixel. So it's basically for targeting few lines of your content or a particular word. This tag could be used. Even for writings, if you want to write a small content, or if you want a word, you can use this tag, and you want to edit it for further by going into your CSS. So with this, headings are complete. Now moving on to paragraphs. Alright, we use p tag for paragraph. This is a paragraph tag. You must know what is paragraph. Alright, so just write again lorem. Let's write 100. You can have this by using command plate. Just use toggle word wrap. You can use Alt plus Z, and like this it would be wrapped in a single window of how much you are using this screen. Alright, just like, if you are increasing, it will increase its size according to it. If you are using small one, it won't go on sideways. So let's just use this. Save it. This is our paragraph. Alright, so if you are creating another paragraph, let's say, so this is, if you want to write a paragraph, it will have a line between them, but this is basically for writing your content if you want to write. But there's one problem in this. Let's say if you want to write a poem in this. Alright, roses are red, sky is blue, I am Iron Man. Okay, so if you want to print it, you are seeing this. This is in one line, and we have written it in 3 lines. So it, in paragraph, if you are writing, it does not give horizontal lines or line breaks. You have to either use BR. Just say BR. It is an empty tag. There's no opening or closing tag for this. Alright, just now save it. You can see this one. Okay, or you can use HR for providing an horizontal line. The same, it will give an horizontal line in between them, external line. Okay, and there's one more thing. You can use pre-tag, which is basically for telling HTML to use it pre-format which we have written it in. Let's just say alright. You can write as many lines you want to write in this, okay? So with this I would say even paragraphs are complete.